So today's video is all about hip depth and what it can do to your golf swing and the benefits it can have. Has a massive effect of where this club goes. So allowing both pockets to twist a little bit, and it helps the order of the golf swing too, without you even knowing about it. I'm on top of the ball and I've got spine tilt. When I was young, I tried to hold my right knee as long as I could. Allows my arms now to drop in front of me. And one day my back went ping. Oh, wow. Now that was squeezed. Hi everyone, welcome back to another video on the channel. Thank you very much for joining me on another video on this February series. It's Monday the 17th of February today, and as you can see from the drone shot, we got another beautiful day out here in the middle range at Chestfield. My name is Warren Bennett, we've got Trev Bowen there, both trying to again get out of this wind that's coming from the east. So we've got a little weather window the next few days, so very lucky to be able to get out here in the sunshine, because I know a few of you out here in the northern hemisphere aren't able to do it at the moment. So today's video is all about hip depth and what it can do to your golf swing and the benefits it can have. So not just in the backswing, I'm going to tell you how to load this backswing properly, and then what it can do for our downswing, because so having the correct load in the backswing and what we do with it in transition has a massive effect of where this club goes. So I'm going to tell you all about it, get the back camera set up, make sure Trev's okay back there, and we're going to get going. Okay everyone, thanks very much for joining me for another one, and I am tight for time today. I did a video yesterday afternoon quite late for today, to try and do it 24 hours prior because of any emergencies. Today was the emergency. Not only have we got a very, very ill cat at home, but I did this video. What was a nice one to start. I did this video yesterday, went to start editing it last night, zero sound, literally zero sound. So I've come over here, it's just 1 o'clock now, so we've only got 6 hours to go till deadline to when it comes out, so hopefully the sound's going to be working on this one. It's the first time it's happened actually. Okay, so hip depth. When I was young, I tried to hold my right knee as long as I could, and I wonder why my back went. I used to put a golf club in, push my club against my knee, so I used to literally keep my knee there. And one day my back went ping. That's not going to produce any hip depth. Hip depth, as you can see with the line going down my right pocket, is on the backswing. I want you to move both pockets basically. It's basically a twisting. Now it's not a straightening of the right leg, that is for certain. Sinking my right side back behind me. So I've got a lot of pressure into my right side here. I've got a lot of pressure without having to push down. I'm just twisting over. So my coil of my belly button is twisting over my pocket here. So I've got the majority of my weight when I make my backswing, sorry about the muddy shoes, kind of into my laces, the back half of my foot there. And then from the front view, what that's doing is producing natural spine tilt. So spine tilt is what you see here with that line. So I've got like my left pocket to my left, kind of my shoulder blade area. You don't create spine tilt by just doing this. That's swaying. So correct motion of the hips, so allowing both pockets to twist a little bit and back, produces natural spine tilt. So I've got a little bit with my eye in there, but I'm on top of the ball and I've got spine tilt, and I'm ready to rock and roll from there. Oh yes. Oh, I'm surprising myself because I've just got out of the van. Okay, so I'm just glossing over it just for the February series, just trying to keep it a little bit shorter than normal. Is what hip depth does, it sorts out natural kind of arm plane, because if my hip doesn't move at all, if I keep it where it is, it's easier to kind of lift it up there and be too steep and create some tilt, as you can see from the front view. You want to be able to twist your pocket a little bit behind you, that gives you that spine tilt. The arms can settle in a little bit naturally as well. And more importantly, it gives you room now for your arms to drop in front of you. If I didn't have any hip depth at all, like I said, I'm going to be more this side of the fence, and I've got nowhere to go. So it's easier for my arms to come over the top. A little bit of hip depth allows my arms now to drop in front of me. Gives me permission for me to, number one, coil my body. Gives me a little bit of freedom to coil my body. And it gives me a big hole now for my arms and hands to fall into, and obviously as well as club on plane or slightly under plane, which is always better, I think. So it helps the sequence and it helps the order of the golf swing too, without you even knowing about it. And that's the key to not only good teaching, but that's the key to good golf, especially on the golf course, because on the golf course we don't paint by numbers. We're not out there thinking about different positions of the golf swing. The secret is to be able to find that one thing, so you can think of this feeling and it helps others, and especially this golf club. So not only can it help dropping in the slot, it can really help with shifting your weight over to the left side. So if you're having a bit of trouble shifting your weight over to your left side in the correct way, you need a bit of hip depth first, because like I said, if I haven't got any, now I'm setting myself up to spin really too early. But if I've got hip depth, now I can really keep that depth and really move it towards the target, only for a split second. It's too much, that's shutting myself off a little bit. But if you want a bit of that in your swing, a little bit of hip depth first helps. Oh wow, now that was squeezed. As you can see with the mud, we've had some serious storms at Chestfield in the UK over the last few weeks. Lucky in the southeast today, that is for certain. And it doesn't go in behind you. It's not like a big twist behind you. It definitely doesn't go out past your right shoe. It kind of just goes back. And it's only a very subtle move. You can see with my right knee is going to move, but it's only going to be fraction. So I'm sitting down into my right hip there. I've seen coaches say in the past they like a high right hip. I'm not sure about that for the club golfer. I like to sit into my right hip there. Have something then to move. If you've got something in the backswing, I can feel that now. I've given it somewhere to go. Oh wow, I am even surprising myself on that one. Okay everyone, so thanks very much for joining me for another one, and I will go into probably a little bit more detail after the February series. I'll probably make another independent video on hip depth and what it can really achieve in your swing. But if you're going out to play tomorrow and you struggle with a little bit getting this club on plane, it may not be the plane's fault. It may be giving yourself the room, and especially in the downswing, to give your club and arms the room to swing down. Because like I've said in many videos, you can't really feel this area. It's a blink and you miss it feeling. So giving yourself the room and the permission for your arms and clubs to swing without you thinking about it, that's the key. Especially the longer clubs where it's going the quickest and we can't feel it. Obviously on the golf course as well, because we've got enough to think about. We've got a score, we've got hazards out there. We don't really want to be thinking about where this club is, because it is a blink and you miss it feeling. But getting your engine room and getting your hip depth and getting your hips and coiling in the right way has a massive, massive effect on where your hands, arms, and more importantly, the club is coming down to the ball. Oh, we haven't got long until 7 o'clock, so I'm going to do my best to get the video out as soon as possible and get it edited as soon as possible. But thank you very much for everyone's support. I really appreciate everyone's likes, comments. I will get back to everyone in good time. At the moment, especially today, I'm struggling for time to get back to you, but I will get back to everyone, and I do read everyone's comments. Thank you very much for all your support, for liking, subscribing. It really means a lot. For a small little channel like this, I know we're growing a little bit. We're past 13,000 subs now, which is amazing. 13,000 people is a lot of people, but compared to the big boys, and I don't really want to be part of the big boys, but just want to be able to kind of help as many golfers as I can. And liking and subscribing, which is actually free, it pushes it out there to YouTube, and it tells everyone, and it tells YouTube that the channel is here, and hopefully it can push it out to more golfers. Okay everyone, so for myself and Trev, who's waited very patiently with a tennis ball between his legs, we'll see you tomorrow. Have a great golfing day if you're playing tomorrow, and we look forward to bringing you another video then. So from myself and Trev, and a very sunny middle range here at Chestfield, we'll see you then. Cheerio! Ready? Just a little one, because we've got to go. Well, that's a one bouncer. One. Oh, we missed it.